here's how to set up this Fastfold screen. First thing is open this up. Just sort of let it guide you with how it's going to go. And then you click the corners in. And then these will lock automatically, these little blue parts. So just make sure that those are locked. Good. And then up here, there's a little indication that says top. So that's going to be the top of the screen. We're going to set it up this way. So if you're working on a nice floor, like a wood floor, don't do that because there are screws that could scratch the floor. This is concrete. So it's in here. When you're doing this, try to not let the white part of the screen touch the ground because that'll pick up dirt, and we don't want to pick up dirt. So then here has top written, so look for that, and that's going to be this top corner right here. So click that in, and you just click. Okay, so here's our screen, it's all snapped in, looks good. And then we take these legs, and these, it says stage left, right there. So that's going to be this side. What I like to do is set them up and then this one. Set it up like that. Here. Has these bolts and then these spinners, and then you just line this up. And for this gig, you don't have to go too high up because everyone's going to be seated. It's not going to be like a huge audience. So then you just sort of line these up with this. Basically, the pin goes, or the bolt goes down, then you shift it into the lower part of this holder. So do that, and then here we go. Shift it in like that. Secure that. Okay. So I'm looking over here, and I see that this bottom one is in the third one. So I'm going to go do that on the other side. Grab these. So, keep it back just a little bit. Okay. And then I preset these to be up like that. And then same thing on this side. Preset that to be up. And then you get on one side of it, like the back, top corner, then you just lift it up. And then try to stand it up. Try to stay on the frame and not too hard on the screen. So just go like that. And then this one comes down, that one, and then sandbag there, sandbag there. And then once these are both down, you tighten this, just keep it in place. Okay, and you come over here. Tight, and like that. Well, let's just check a couple things first. So make sure that like here, this is all the way to this holder, and that there's a little bit of thread sticking out there. So that's in all the way. That's like that, and we'll check both sides. Make sure that the feet are flat on the ground, that these are pushed in, and that this is tight. And check that on both sides just to make sure. All right, so then to take it down, you just do everything sort of in reverse. So what I like to do, first of all, to make sure that I have enough space behind me for the screen to come down, and shift forward. Okay, then I loosen this. This is the only moment where it's sort of precarious because now it's not really tethered to the ground. So I'm going to keep hands on it as I move across here. And then unscrew this one. Okay, and then again, I'm going to try not to stabilize on the screen. I'm going to try to stabilize on here. And I'm going to let it come down and catch it. Oops, that one's still stuck. So I'm going to keep it just like that. So now just lay it down. I like to get the screen off as fast as possible. So I'm going to start to unbuckle these, and then I'm going to fold it up. Okay. So the first thing I do when I fold this is I fold the white part onto the white part. That just keeps it from keeping the white part from accidentally touching the floor. So then just fold it a couple times. Like that. And then like that. And this slides in here. Okay, now you just unscrew these. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then we do the same on the other side. Out of the frame. And then here, you just push these blue parts to release. And this one. Okay. Release. And then for this part, make sure that these corners are opened. I think it's easier to start like this to release these. Like that. Like that. And then release, release. Oops. And fold it up like that. Okay, and everything, the sands go in first. There's a little divider, a little plastic divider, and then the screen goes on top, and that's it.